Before we dive into today's content, a quick shout out to our sponsor, Next PCB. In this video, I will show you how to automatically route a PCB board in Kicad. For autorouting, first, we need to install a plugin. To do that, go to the main Kicad page. Next, go to Plugin and Content Manager. Now, under the repository, go to the plugin. Now search for the Autorouting plugin. Before installing this plugin, we need to install the Java JRE 21 for this to work. To do that, click on this link, which will take you to the Java JRE 21 download page. On the Temurin JDK page, download Java JRE 21 that matches your operating system. Once the file is downloaded, go to your Downloads folder. Double-click the installer and follow the on-screen instructions. Once the Java is installed, go back to Kicad. In the Plugin Manager, click Install next to Free Routing. Then click Apply Pending Changes to finish installing the Autorouter plugin. Now close and restart the Kicad, and then open the PCB editor with your PCB board. Now, if you get this option in the PCB editor, then your installation is successful. If you don't see it, go to Tools. Now go to External Plugin and then click on Refresh Plugins. You can also access your plugins from there. In the PCB editor, click on the Autorouting button. This will start routing your PCB board automatically. Once the process is finished, you will see that the routing is completed. However, if you look at the status bar, you might notice that the unrouted count has not updated yet. To fix this, click on the Refresh button. After refreshing, the unrouted count will update correctly. If you want to change the width of the track or vias, first go to the File menu. Click on Board Setup. A new pop-up window will appear. In this window, go to Net Classes under Design Rules. Now, under Net Classes, change the value that you need. For now, I am changing the width of the track. Click on the value shown under Track Width. Enter your desired value. Click OK to save the changes. Now, route your PCB again using the autorouting feature as I showed you earlier. So here we have the track with 0.4 millimeters. Look at the status bar at the bottom. Here, you can see that there are 17 vias currently used in the board. If you don't want to include any vias in your board, start by clicking on the Autorouting button. When the autorouting begins, click on Cancel to stop it. Now, click on Settings. From the options, select Autorouter. A new pop-up window will appear. In the pop-up window, find the option Vias Allowed. Disable or uncheck this option. Now, close the pop-up window. Click the Autorouting button again to route your PCB. Once routing is done, close the autorouter. Now, click on the Refresh button to update the status. If you see the status bar, you'll see that the board has been routed without any vias. To optimize your PCB routing, go to Settings in the Autorouter. In the Passes settings, enable the Optimization option. Close the pop-up window. Now click on the Autorouter button. Now, the Autorouter will run multiple passes and automatically select the best and shortest route for your PCB. If you are not satisfied with the routing results, you can delete all the existing routing tracks. To do this, click on the trash icon. This will remove all the routed tracks. Then, click on the Autorouting button again to reroute the PCB. Sometimes, you may have a few important tracks that you want to route manually. First, use the manual routing tool in the PCB editor to draw and connect those important tracks yourself. After you finish routing the important tracks, click on the Autorouting button. The Autorouter will then complete the routing for all the remaining tracks, just like we did earlier. This method gives you control over critical connections while still letting the Autorouter save time by handling the rest automatically. After completing the routing using the autorouting function, there are a few important steps to do before exporting your PCB design. First, run a DRC, design rule check, to see if there are any errors. If errors are found, make sure to fix them. If you're not sure how to resolve DRC errors, I've already explained this in a separate video. I'll leave a link for that in the description. The next step is to add a filled zone using the Draw Filled Zone tool. I've already made a video explaining how to add a filled zone, so I'll also leave that link in the description for you. So here is the completed board. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.